taking your fare, blowed back smoke on you. Done taking your fare and blowed back smoke on you. As a conductor, can a poor man ride the blinds? Lord, can a poor man ride the blinds? Well, as a conductor, can a poor man ride the blinds? Said, son, buy your ticket, buy your ticket. 'Cause you know this train ain't mine. Lord, sometime I wonder, will I ever get back home? Sometime I wonder, will I ever get back home?
Wait a minute, Big Mama. Blues America will be right back.
Blues America is supported by Record High Vinyl Store in Phoenix, the place for serious music fans and vinyl collectors to find large quantities of first pressings, limited editions, box sets, audiophile, and vintage catalog, including blues, soul, jazz. They buy, sell, and trade, and offer vinyl cleaning and flattening service. Visit the store, located at 4242 East University Drive in Phoenix, or for more online at recordhighinphoenix.com. Like them on Facebook. Record High in Phoenix. Experience one of the last great record stores.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Blues America is supported by the Rhythm Room. The world famous and historical Rhythm Room Concert Club is Arizona's premier blues hotspot, hosting nightly live music. Located at 1019 East Indian School Road in Phoenix and online at www.rhythmroom.com.
Damn right we got the blues. Blues America. Right now.
Blues America supported by the Southwest Musical Arts Foundation.
We're back with Hans Olson, live in the studio.
Come on if you come in. Come on if you come in here. Come on if you're coming out. Come on if you're coming here. Come on if you're coming, baby, way down here. I'm tired of waiting on you. I like the way that you dress, the way you wear your hair. I like the way that you dress, the way you wear your hair. I like the way that you dress and wear your hair. What are you doing, girl? Sitting over there. Big mitts down. Keep your hands off her. Keep your big mitts down. Keep your hands off her. Your big mitts down. She don't belong to you. Tell him why. Now tell him why. She got $1 million figure. Oh, Lord. Ooh, them legs. She got $1 million figure. Oh, Lord. Ooh, them legs. She got $1 million figure. Ooh, them legs. She walks like she's walking on soft-boiled eggs. Come on, if you come in. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Come on, if you come and baby, wait out here. I'm tired of waiting on you. Tired of waiting on you now. $1 million figure. No, Lord. Ooh, them legs. She got $1 million figure. No, Lord. Those great big legs. She got $1 million figure. Ooh, them legs. She walks like she's walking on soft-boiled eggs. Come on if you come in. Come on if you come in here. Come on if you come in out. Now come on if you come in here. Come on if you coming, baby, wait out here. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting on you. Brownie McGhee's on.
Red, white, and blues. You're listening to Blues America, baby.
Something's back in the shadow, and it's not something good. And it's watching, and it's waiting, and it's in your neighborhood. It's in every city. It's in every town. And you know that it's evil. And it's coming around. It's something bad. It's something bad.
Boom, boom. Hiya. If you're just turning this thing on, let me tell you what you're doing. You're listening to Blues America from PRX, Public Radio Exchange. I'm your host, Drew Verbis, and I'm hanging out at the Chico Chisholm Memorial Studio in Phoenix with today's special guest, Hans Olson. If you miss anything, head to the website, bluesamerica.com, and press rewind on the streaming audio feed. Now, Hans, you just played a great Brownie McGhee song. I can hear a lot of Brownie McGhee influence in your music. You actually toured with him before his passing.
I did, yeah. I toured with Brownie after he broke up with Sonny.
How did you meet Brownie?
Actually, I had a producer that was he was producing an album for me, and he bought a nightclub or interest in a nightclub in San Francisco, and then they said, you know, do you want to book any acts? And he had used Sonny Terry and Brownie McGhee in a movie, The Jerk, by Steve Martin. And And so he knew Brownie, and he loved Brownie and Sonny, and he said, yeah, I want to put Hans Olson and Sonny Terry and Brownie McGhee together. This was at the boarding house in San Francisco. And that night, I met Brownie, and we talked, and he lived in Oakland, just right across the bay. So he said, what are you doing tomorrow? And it just so happened I was staying an extra day. I wasn't leaving until the day after. And I said, nothing. And he said, you want to come over for dinner? And I thought, well, yeah. And I thought it was going to be like his family or something. And I get there, and it's just Brownie. And he was a great cook. And we hung out. Me and Brownie hung out. Got along really good. And it wasn't a few years after that he broke up with Sonny. And he still toured with his drummer, Stive, who had played with him and Sonny. And they decided to get Ed Cherry, which made no sense. He was a jazz bass player. And he had played with Dizzy Gillespie and stuff. And Brownie was good friends with Dizzy Gillespie. But this guy couldn't find the simplicity in what Brownie did, and it was a train wreck. They planned this big tour, and like 2-3 dates into it, Brownie was just freaked out and said, I can't do it by myself, and I can't do it with this guy. And Stive and I had really become good friends, and he said, well, let's try that Hans Olson guy. So I went and joined the tour, and we got along great. And then he retired, just right when I was hoping, I could continue with him, but then he decided to retire.
That's pretty cool. What was he like?
He was an ornery old black man that wouldn't let me forget about all the injustice of that the black man had to go through. Wherever we went, he'd go, yeah, right there. They wouldn't let me stay in that hotel. Never forgot a slight that he got. Kept educating me, and I said, I know all this, but he needed to talk about it. I don't think he realized. I think I was the one that told him, there's now laws against that. He goes, what do you mean? I said, you could sue these people. We went to a hotel once just outside of Detroit, and he said, we can't stay there. And I said, yes, we can. And it was a giant place. It was one of those places that had 1,000 rooms, And I said, they always have rooms, these places. And we were really tired, and we were grumpy, and we were on the road. And I said, and I was driving, so I said, no, we're going to stay here. And we pulled in. He said, no, you can't stay here. I said, yes, we can. And I know they got rooms. And he said, well, I'll go in, get the rooms. Then he goes in, comes back and says, they don't have any rooms. And I knew they did. And I find out later he thought black people couldn't stay there. And I said, no. I said, we'll own this hotel. They told us you couldn't stay here because you're black. And I explained to him, no, that's against the law now. He was pretty happy about that.
So what about Brownie's playing? Did you learn anything, or did he teach anything about the business?
Not about the business. And his guitar style was so incredible. And I learned a lot of grooves, but not in his style. I complimented what he did. I had to play something different. But I now hear a lot of him in everything I do. I wrote a bunch of songs, and I go, oh, that's a Brownie lick, So he influenced me a lot. It was very funny. The first gig, he was so nervous, and he didn't know if I could do it, And so we were backstage before the gig, and he's slamming down whiskey, and I said, the only thing I said was, Brownie, could you tell me which keys you play in the most? Because, there's so many keys. I said, I don't want to have them all out. If you're only playing in certain keys, I'll put those out front. But I just said, what keys do you play in? And he got really upset, and he goes, I play in all the keys, which he doesn't. And it turns out he only plays in 4 or 5 keys, and I only play in 4 keys. But that was just funny. And then he got really nervous since I asked a question. You know what I mean? There was no discussion about any songs, no rehearsal, no nothing. He said, if you can do it, you can do it. And I said, yeah, that's right. I just wanted to know what keys we might be playing in. And so then, right before us, this was at the think it was the belly